Hey, it's Charlie Sykes, and it is really good to be back. I just wanted to take a short amount of time today to tell you about what we're going to be doing. Next week, we're going to be rolling out our new podcast, the To the Contrary podcast, just like the newsletter To the Contrary. You know that I like writing. I like writing a lot, but I really miss talking. I miss talking to you and talking to some of my friends. So in addition to this podcast, we'll also be putting out periodic videos like this when the craziness warrants it. If you've been listening to me over the last couple of years, you know what to expect, except that things have gotten so much crazier and more dangerous. So a few times a week, I'm going to be sitting down with the smartest and most interesting people I know to try to figure out what's going on, to try to make sense of it, to try to separate the signal from the noise, what we should really be paying attention to from just the performative bullshit. And I expect that there'll be some familiar faces that you'll recognize, but there'll also be some new ones. But this is going to be a new beginning. And what we're going to be doing next week, I hope over the weekend, is rolling out the first podcast with David French. Do not be surprised if Tom Nichols shows up relatively soon. Look, I'm not promising you a safe space or that the language will always be safe for work, but what I can promise you is commentary and thoughtful analysis that's sober, straight, sane, and maybe a little bit snarky. I really appreciated growing this newsletter, and I really appreciate your amazing support. So I'm hoping that you'll give the podcast a listen, that you'll give me some feedback, and that you'll subscribe. The To the Contrary podcast, because now more than ever, we need to remember that you are not the crazy ones. Thanks.